Flamingo Foods, we make sure that every home in Africa has access to food. Hunger remains the challenge of humankind. 1 in 3 children in sub-Saharan Africa still suffer from this problem. And when you look in the middle, the prices go up and down, and the high price volatility caused by droughts accelerates this problem. And when we look at and talk about climate change, this will even become more severe in the future. At the same time, when we talk just about rice and corn, it's a $7 billion market in East and Southern Africa. So it's a great opportunity at the same time. And just imagine until 2030, the rice deficit in Kenya will grow from 650,000 tons to 1.3 million tons. We believe hunger can be solved. We use seasonal weather forecasts, satellite observations, as well as our own developed price forecasts applied by artificial intelligence. We forecast surplus and deficit areas, and this makes us to be the best informed food trader in the area and gives us the right decisions for when and where to store and when and where to distribute food. How does this all look like? Up to a year in advance, we get first indications about the weather by using sea surface temperature. 1 to 3 months in advance, our own developed crop forecasts help us to identify surplus and deficit regions. 3 to 4 weeks in advance, you get long-range weather forecasts, and in real time, we can then confirm our forecast and are well prepared before the food crisis happens. On the left side, you can see how this can look like in the beginning of 2020. Southern Africa was in high need of food, which need to come from a rather wet East Africa. We have already processed more than 1,000 tons of rice and transported about half of it in the last year. We have expanded to other countries to build up a network that can fastly move food beyond borders. We have just expanded to DRC, Zambia, as well as Kenya. Our total sales are above $500,000 already, and our cash flow is positive. We have achieved a TBS certification, which allows us to move food East Africa-wide across borders. Also have quite good brand marketing and awareness already. In our team, there's Leonard Luciagagno. He's responsible for the operation, has background in several agribusinesses, as well as was raised in the rice farm in rural Tanzania. Myself, my name is Adrian. I worked at leading German corporates in the retail and logistics industry, and I lived a year being a volunteer in Tanzania. The bright guy behind all the weather tech and forecasts is Dr. Andreas Schlüter. He is currently a Schmidt Science Fellow, responsible for all the technical and weather development here, and is working at the Artificial Intelligence Lab at Stanford as well. And he's got a PhD with distinction on African rainfall forecasting. We want to ask you to join us to fight hunger. We want to expand our network to 3 new countries and add maize as a product. We want to increase the capacity of our storages as well as of our human resources and further refine our tech development. We will have tremendous impact on farmer families and in their income, leading to almost $10 million income for them in the future. We hit quite some SDGs and want to ask you to join us, not only to improve somebody's lives, but really to rescue lives. Thank you very much.